Hey guys, Firebat here. Today we got more Slay the Spire content. You guys actually watched it. I'm surprised, but thank you guys for supporting me in my endeavors here. Even if it's not Hearthstone related, I really appreciate it. But this video is going to be all about the Watcher, who is all about stances and shifting in and out between different stances. One moment calm, the next moment filled with wrath, and then embrace divinity. I'm a big fan of divinity. It feels really busted, and it allows you to do triple damage. So check out the run and let me know what you guys think. Hey guys, before we get into the gameplay today, we're back with more Raid Shadow Legends. It's been a while, and there's a lot of the game to show you. There's so many new quality of life features to check out. The first thing in the game is this mega awesome Doom Tower. The Doom Tower is a new 120 floor area filled with prizes, secret rooms, and 12 badass bosses to take down. But Firebat, how am I going to get the gear to progress through this brand new shiny Doom Tower? Just check out the shiny new Forge and use it to craft insane gear. Now you'll also need champions to help you through the game. So here are two of my favorites, Madam Saris and Athil. Saris is a control champion that destroys the attack and defense of your opponents while also removing all of their buffs. She is a Void champion, so she's super rare, but if you get her, she's absolutely game-changing. Athil is not hard to come by. She's a starter, which means you can get her absolutely free when you start playing, which is fantastic. Speaking of free, if you click on the link in the description, you'll get Void Superstar Bulwark on the house. He's great for beginners and does a lot of damage to clan boss. If you want to get a huge head start in raid, all you have to do is hit the link in the description and your free Void Champion XP booster, 50 gems, energy refills, ancient shards, all of this in-game stuff is waiting for you. Thanks for watching and enjoy the video. We are going to start off today with the Watcher, the blind guy coming to evaluate the Spire. This is the character that switches between stances. So you have the calm and the wrath and the divinity, and then you get the miracles at the start of your turn. We want to upgrade a card, obtain 100 gold, take 18 damage, choose a rare card, or lose my starting relic and get a boss relic. Let's look at the map and see if there's a shop. Yeah, we could take 100 gold then. 100 gold is like remove a card then. Pretty good. We'll go this way. And then we get to upgrade the card and do the boss, or we gonna just go straight to a boss? Maybe rest, do another boss? We want to take a double elite round? This is actually a nice map. Alright, we definitely take the gold then and just hit up that shop, I think. Noticed twice! Thanks for the Prime Gaming. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, dude. And 100 gold. Hit up the shop. Move a card from our deck. Or buy some cool stuff. We have eruption guaranteed next turn. Hit both of these, and then probably just enter Vigilance. That block is 6 attack, and then I can exit this state. So when you're in Calm, it doesn't really do anything when you're in Calm. But when you exit Calm, you gain 2 additional mana. So it allows me to play this Eruption, and then poof, I've exit Calm, now I'm in Wrath. Now my attacks deal double damage, but as a downside, I take double damage. But since I was in Calm, I have bunches of mana and do a bunch of damage. Alright, so now we got Tantrum, deal 3 damage 3 times, enter Wrath, shuffle this card into your draw pile. We got Empty Body, gain 7 block, exit your stance. We have Bowling Bash, deal 7 damage for each enemy in combat. Usually we want to be doing bunches of damages, so Tantrum's pretty good for that. I like Tantrum. When you're in Wrath, it's deal 6 damage 3 times too. So while you're in Wrath, it's 18 damage, which is kind of gnarly. Jors Nors, thanks for the Prime Gaming. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you back, dude. Brew 5 potions. Can't afford that, can't afford that. Deal 7 damage if the last card you played this combat was an attack. Gain a mana. That card is pretty good and it's pretty cheap. Removing a card is obviously something we want to be doing. Devil Form. At the start of your turn, gain mana and increase this gain. So this kind of like starts giving you tons of manas. Retain entered Calm. So that's if we want to easily enter Calm. It ends up giving us like 1 mana kind of. with our deck, with easily we exit calm. Alright. Start off, I'm just gonna remove a defend, I think. And I think I'm buying this follow-up. I think oftentimes this follow-up's just free 14 damage. Now, I think I might want to the Tranquility. I could even take the Dramatic Entrance, honestly. It's pretty not horrible. A 0-mana card with the states, it hits everything, right? So when I'm in the Angry state, I'll do 16 to everything, which is kind of nuts, dude. So that's a little tempting. A little tempting. I'll take it. I think I'll take it. I think it should help me just plow through, and I can maybe do this double elite path because I'm strong, right? The triple elites. I think we might be able to get away with it. But do we want to actually enter Tantrum? So this would do 9 plus 12, 24 plus 9 plus 16. Yeah, he did. He did. Boom! Yeah, 0-mana cards are pretty gnarly. This 0-mana card doesn't do that much damage, it only does 3. So doubling 3s, you're only getting 6. Making things vulnerable is pretty powerful. If they're vulnerable and then they get Tantrum done, they're gonna just friggin' die. So, but the last card you played has to be a skill, which can be a little bit awkward with my deck as I've removed a lot of the skills. But we'll add some skills later. This has retain, so it maintains in my hand if I don't play it. So it's kind of an interesting card. And we're not going to use it this turn to gain block, because we want to use it next turn to gain damage. And he's dead. Enter different stance. Flying Sleeves is a powerful attack, but do we have enough attacks that are pretty good already? I don't mind taking like one more. But yeah, this being doubled is pretty good, because then you start doing 8 twice. That scales pretty well. And scales pretty well with Vulnerable. This doesn't have Retain, so might as well use it now. We're just gonna enter Calm so that we have more mana next turn. This guy splits in half if he's below 50% HP. We should kill him this turn though, right? I like Prostrate. It's one of my favorite cards in this class. It gains Mantra, which allows you to unlock the third state, Divinity. On entering the stance, you gain 3 mana and your attacks do triple damage. I usually try and get this in Scrawls or this in some other card draw so that I can activate Divinity pretty easily. And it's pretty OP. It's really good. Yeah, I want to go for 3 elites instead of this way, which only gets the 1. I think we're pretty strong. He's almost dead, and we didn't even enter the state yet. Didn't even enter Wrath. Okay, we kill him next turn. Heal for 8. I think it's fine. Yeah, we probably should use one of the potions this fight. Ascendo. Enter Wrath. I already have lots of ways to enter Wrath very well. This upgrades to 0, right? Yeah, that's why it's kind of appealing. So if you have a lot of card draw, that could work really well. Whenever you gain block, this turn apply 1 weak to all enemies. One way to exit my stance and just gain heaps of block. I think I will pass on this though, keep my deck relatively thin. The goal eventually is you just kind of one-shot everything with Eruption on the first floor, and then eventually you set up on like the second floor to be cycling around and gaining enough mantra to enter Divinity. Then you one-shot everything for the rest of the game. Upgrading this is pretty good because it makes it only cost 1. That's just more damage. Then this one gives you more mantra, so it can be kind of good. More times is pretty good. Yeah, we just gotta get this one. Anything that increases mana count is usually a priority upgrade. Or decreases mana count, I mean. Makes it cost less mana. Because mana is kind of the limiting resource in the early game. Alright. How much damage do I have? This is going to be doing 18 plus 9 plus 16. 25, 35, 43. We could definitely kill this guy that's attacking us. Nice. This retains, so we have this for next turn. If we just want to wait, see what we get, and then maybe we can innervate it next turn. Or we could kill one of these immediately. Probably better to kill it, because they debuff my deck. Now we have the Nunchaku. Every time you play 10 attacks, gain a mana. So we gotta watch this number, and when it's close to 10, we gotta think about it. I mean, you're supposed to think about it all the time, probably, but not all the time. That'd be exhausting. Alright, Flurry of Blows. Deal 4 damage whenever you change stances. We changed stances a little bit here. It's not a bad one. Definitely expunger into your draw pile. Lost. Deal 9 X times. Interesting. So you charge up a Sponger. You invest all your mana into a powerful card. Choose one of 3 attacks of any color to add into your hand. We have lots of really good attacks. I don't even know if we want the Flurry of Blows. We change stances enough. It's not a bad card to just have one of. Especially with this, right? It synergizes pretty well with the Nunchaku. Because we're going to play it, we get it back, we play it again. Easy. Okay, we'll take it. It synergizes with that pretty well. So this way with this one, or this way with that one? Campfire here, campfire there. Both ways are 2 campfires. This way is 2 question marks. The other way is 1 question mark. So do we want 1 question mark or 2 question marks? Maximum question marks, I think. 25 gold. Now, do we want to take the key? You need to have all 3 keys to access the final boss, or do we want to take this artifact? I just come in with 1 dexterity. I probably want to take this relic. Dexterity is pretty good. It means all of your block will be giving 1 more armor. And we can take the key at a later date. Upgrading this is pretty good so we can get more mantra faster, and then upgrading this can be pretty good because we play it multiple times because we're changing states. And upgrading this could be pretty good so that I more want to change states because this make vulnerable 2. This is pretty good of an upgrade too because vulnerable 2 is sick. Blood Fox, thanks for the prime. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here. What does the key do? If you get all 3 pieces of the key, you can do Act 4 and challenge the final boss, the heart. But you don't need to beat him. And all you need to do is beat the 3 floors, and then you advance in your ascension. There's 1 through 20 ascensions, and we're on ascension 6. So if we just beat the final boss, or beat the boss guy at Act 3, we go to the next ascension. But you get more points if you manage to kill the heart too. I don't know, I try and do it every time. I like getting 100% completion, you know. Alright, I'm gonna start upgrading my mantra cards. I think. I'm gonna upgrade Calm first, and we'll upgrade our mantra cards later. We don't even have 2 yet. Getting this to give more block is kind of nice. World of Goop. You fall into a puddle. It's made of slime goop. Frantically, you claw yourself out over several minutes as you feel the goop starting to burn. You can feel the goop in your ears, goop in your nose, goop everywhere. Climbing out, you notice that some of your gold is missing. Looking back at the puddle, you see your missing gold coins combined with gold from unfortunate adventures mixed together in the puddle. What do? Gather the gold or leave it behind? I always gather the gold. It's only 11 health. Yeah, we're relatively healthy. It's a good amount of gold for such a little health investment. Fantastic. I wish there was more goop in the world to steal from, honestly. Feeling the sting of the goop as the prolonged exposure starts to melt away at your skin. You manage to fish out the gold. Yeah, we need more goop, man. Might have been a good time to just pop one of these potions. Now we're gonna take 16. I should have popped one of these potions. And just did all the damage in the potions thing. Oh, this looks like it'll end up working out just fine, though. We have to do this first. Get the vulnerable on him, then hit him with this. And then next turn we kill him from full. Calm upgrade paying off already, man. In the fury of blows. Look at this deck. Beautiful deck construction. Who made this? Gosh darn artist. Kingfish 12 or 21. Thanks for the Prime Gaming. Appreciate the support. Welcome back to the Batcave team thing. Glad to have you here, man. I think we're good. We could take another tantrum if we really wanted. I dig tantrum. But I think we're good with just the ones we have. I think we skip. Wheel of Change. You come upon a dapper-looking, cheery gremlin. It's time to spin the wheel. Are you ready? Of course you are. Come on down. Alright, big money, big money, big money. What is this? This doesn't look good. This is blood splashes. Oh, it's readying a shiv. Oh, it's only 8 HP. Good thing he's not a very strong little gremlin. You slashed the crazy gremlin, but he's simply too quick. He looks quick. He gets you a few times with a crude shiv. The price has been paid. And with that, both you and the gremlin and its wheel disappear in a puff of smoke. Think of it. This blocks his whole attack. Hell yeah. We had 3 mana left at the end of that turn. The stance potions are probably better than the attack potion. Deal 12 damage to all enemies. End your turn. This one's kind of spicy. You just play it as the last card of your turn. It's pretty good. You can have 1 in your deck, right? As long as you don't have 2 of these, it's fine. Up through fate, deal 7 damage. This draws a card, which is nice. And then that gains block while exiting my stance. I'm going to take Conclude, probably. Alright, I'll take Conclude. The question is, do I want to take the attack potion? I want to keep Strength for sure. Over one of these stance potions. Because right now we could enter Calm, exit Calm. So, like, we could enter Calm with one and then exit Wrath with another. And just basically get 2 mana extra in a turn and be in the... We don't need to enter. 40 life. The boss is easy. It's the slime boss, right? There's like different symbols that appear that mean the different bosses, and this one means big slime guy. I thought it was a rain cloud the first time I saw it, because the little sweat drips in the rain. But this is actually not a rain cloud. That's a slime, and those are his little goop dribbles. Not a rain cloud. So we could upgrade this so that in 4 cycles of our deck we could enter Divinity. Could upgrade that for maximum damage. This might be most damage actually an upgrade. That's 4 damage. This is an extra proc of an attack though. We'll probably just upgrade Tantrum. That's big damages. Or we could upgrade this to apply Vulnerable longer. But he loses Vulnerable when he splits anyway. I think I am going to upgrade Tantrum. Negijin, thanks for the Prime Gaming. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, dude. Okay. Oh, I should have did this first. It would have given it to me. Missed 4 damage. Whoops. And we want to keep him above 70. It's important so he doesn't split just yet. Oh, I should have used the potion too. Alright, so now we can get him under 70 and he splits. We might even be able to kill him this turn. I guess I could just save the potions. I don't think we're going to need them this fight to beat this guy. I want to play a skill, so I'm going to play this so that I can crush his joints first off. Get that vulnerable stacked on him, and then just go in. Yeah, I don't think we need potions this fight. He's at 7, so he's going to split into 2 things with 7 life, and then we're going to kill them. What a powerful boss. Wish I could get 25 gold probably every fight because I'm so strong. Vault is probably the best card in the game. You get a discount to 2 and it just allows you to take extra turns. Spirit Shield's not terrible. Wish is really good if you're defensive because you could use it to farm, dude. You can farm gold. I have a lot of gold already. I just take Vault and just take the stronger choice. Gain mana at the start of your turn, you no longer see Intense. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand, so everything retains. And then upon pickup, obtain a unique curse and 3 relics, so you get 3 prizes. I usually take the thing that gives me the curse, but maybe this is a good time for the Runic Pyramid. Runic Pyramid seems pretty good with this guy. Set up the big turns. I want to go to the shop pretty soon to spend some of my 400 gold. So we want to go on this side, I guess, and try and get to either that shop. So that means we're ignoring this. So I think I go to that shop and then come up here to this shop. Just hit 2 shops, and then on the 3rd floor we'll have to fight this, because this little flame animation means he's a super elite, and he gives one of the pieces of the key. Gives the green one, I think. Okay. This only does 16. We always just enter calm because we can. We knock a bird out of the air this way. Deal 1 to 4 times. No. Then we can defend and put vulnerable on that other guy. Then we can do medic entrance. We have enough armor to block this, and it kills itself on us actually because we have thorns. It deals itself 18 damage here. Maybe I should have actually hit that one and put the vulnerable on that one. I'm 1 attack shy. Looks like we're gonna vault this turn. Kill that guy and vault, I think. Oh, we get an extra mana too. Didn't pay attention to the nunchucks. The vault allows you to take an extra turn. So we get 3 more mana and 5 more cards. It's pretty good. And Vault is kind of synergistic with Pyramid, right? So I could just use Vault to keep my cards in my hand and gain 3 more mana. And draw 5 cards. So it's literally just 3 mana draw 5 with Pyramid. I don't think I need another one of these. Keeping your deck lean and mean is kind of good. Just skipped on that card. Nether Raven, thanks for the Prime Gaming. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Filarino, by the way. Yeah, a lot of people have been commenting and stuff on the videos. It's been good. They did better than I thought they would do, the Slay the Spire YouTube stuff. I appreciate it. Alright, let's enter Wrath. And go ham. 32. And then let's just enter calm. So that we're not gonna just get murdered. They're only taking 6 damage. Hey, we got another potion back. We can get 6 thorns now, so things that attack multiple times are gonna get slaughtered. I really like Consecrate. AoE scales really well with being able to make the attacks deal double damage. And it costs 0. It synergizes pretty well with our Vault, because we have 3 mana, draw 5 in our deck. And as we get more cards, right, it'll be good. Bum, bum, bum. The Forgotten Altar. In front of you sits an altar to a forgotten god. Atop of the altar sits an ornate female statue with arms outstretched. She calls out to you, demanding sacrifice. Okie dokie. We can gain 5 max HP, lose 21 HP, or we can add this to our deck, which is at the end of the turn you take 2 damage, so that's not great. Definitely don't desecrate the altar. We're going to sacrifice our life here. There you go. You stand on the altar and cut your wrists, as you do with altars, obviously. As the blood spills out in the sacrifice, the arms of the statue reach out and close around your eyes. Everything goes dark. You wake up a short time later, feeling a new potential surging through you. Terrific. Alright, what's up, shopkeep? Heal all your HP. That's pretty good. You're in calm, draw 3 cards. We switched to calm a little bit, but not a lot. You enter a shop, heal 15. Whenever you add a power card to your deck, upgrade it. Kinda cute. And remove a card. I think it's like remove card, waffle. Don't want any of this other stuff. I don't think I want any of this other stuff. And I start finishing removing some defense. Pick this up, get more max HP, and heal myself. And then save the rest for the second shot. This way I can just definitely upgrade here, and then take this double elite path. Healing's pretty good. I probably should have crushed some of those joints first. It would have died, and then I could have used my regular attack on something else. Six times 4, that's pretty good. I think I'm just gonna use an attack potion. Actually, no, we could just gain 50. We can gain a block out of this, actually. And then kill him next turn. Yeah. No need to use a potion and waste it. Nah, we got enough attacks. Keep the deck lean and mean. This is some just more attacks. 1 mana deal damage cards. I do think I might want to upgrade this just to get vulnerable too. I always like upgrading this too, because it's so easy to play. And we gotta eventually start upgrading this. But I usually don't upgrade it until we find at least like 1 more to go with it. I think we'll upgrade the debuff. We want the shop and the 2 elites. More so than the not shop 2 elites. Would want that bad. 14. I'm just gonna do this. And then we can hold on to these cards. And we're still gonna draw 5 because we have Pyramid. Okay. We enter Tantrum first. And then we do this so that we play a skill for Crush Joints debuff. Then we put Crush Joints debuff on him. Do this. We want to take an extra turn as well. But yeah. Might be able to kill him. Nice. Easy. Heal 25. Another strength potion. I'll take it over the thorns. Whenever you enter Wrath, draw 2 cards. Rushdown's kind of good. We need like another way to exit Wrath so that we can keep entering it. But we could build a Rushdown deck. Or we could keep waiting around for the mantra. I'm gonna keep waiting for the mantra. Here we go. The library. You come across an ornate building which appears abandoned. The plaque that has been torn free from the wall is on the floor. It reads, "The library." Inside you find countless rows of scrolls, manuscripts, and books. You pick one and cozy yourself into a chair for some quiet time. But we're definitely picking choose a card because we don't want to heal when we're at full life. So I want a mantra card if I can get one. Sanctity is also really good. But here we go. On worship. Worship sick. That's the card I want. The story is about a man who journeyed beyond the stars and found himself stuck on a desolate foreign planet. Ingenuity, luck, perseverance, and humor to retain his sanity were the only tools to return home. Fascinating. Good. It's like that movie where that guy got stuck on Mars, right? And to make the space base. The skill that we always start in our hand. I wouldn't mind always starting with this card. Or always starting with Volt. Always starting with Volt's decent. And then we can upgrade Vault to cost 2. So we just always get 2 turns at the start of every fight. Yeah. Vault. Well, I just need to upgrade it at this campfire, then it'll be a lot better though. I guess I don't need to play the Innervate yet. I'm just going to start off by vaulting and drawing 5 cards. So hopefully we can enter the state and big AoE them. I don't have either of my cards that enter Wrath. That's unfortunate. You can still do a lot of damage. We're just trying to AoE as much as we can. I have 14 to everything, so I need to set everything down to 14. Plus 14 is really close, but it's not there. You can get another attack to try and set 1 more in range. Wallop is good. Doesn't quite kill it, but gives us a little bit of defense. Coming at me for 20. We can fully block everything. Ooh, at the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. So our first turn, we're more likely to be able to enter the states that we want to enter in. Ooh, wheel kick. Wheel kick is pretty good. The other one's mana. Mana's not bad. We don't have card draw yet. If we could get both of these, they're so good. They synergize with each other really well. Yeah, I think we take the wheel kick, dude. Wheel kick is sick. Mm-hmm. Can't quite afford the gambling chip. Whenever you add a card to your hand, or add a card to your deck, gain 9 gold. Combat reward screens now contain colorless cards and cards from other classes. We're playing the broken class. We want the cards from our class. I'm removing a card, I think. Rue Violence. 0 mana, deal 20. A good, oh, it costs 2 mana, that's why. I was like, holy smokes, it's pretty good for 1 mana. That's 2, though. Okay. No blocking. All offense. And then I think maybe we just get a potion. How far away is the boss? This is the knight, the hyper beam knight guy. Is that's what that symbol is? The headless knight. Pretty sure. Take a power potion. Full health, so let's just smith something. We want to smith our mantra, probably. Because right now we have 7 in our deck, right? We kind of have to play this 3 times. If we upgrade, we only have to play it twice. It makes going into the triple damage state a whole lot easier. Okay. Draw 5. For more AoE. 40. This is 24 though. Yeah, you kill them all. Disgusting. More attacks. Attack of the debuffs, 2 mana attack that when retained scales. Then gaining block and scrying. I didn't take any of the scry synergy stuff so far. Not the worst block card. I've gotten rid of like all the block cards. I don't think we need one yet. On floor 3 though, you kind of need some block cards. But I'm hoping I can just find Wallop or something to use that as block instead. Nice. One killed that guy also. That was an elite too, right? Kinda. No, it was a regular monster. He had over 100 health though, that's pretty good. End of your turn, shuffle an insight. Shuffling insights still allow you to draw through your deck isn't too bad. So we can more likely do this stuff. Pretty good power, it's upgraded. Alright, I'll take it. Having at least like 1 power that does something is probably pretty good. A little bit of draw. Do we want to upgrade? The vault? Yeah. Vault goes down only to 2 mana, so any upgrades that gain mana are usually the ones I go for first. Sometimes you have a lot of extra mana in your deck, but usually it's the limiting factor is mana. We don't need to play these just yet. 3, 4, 5. I can draw 5 more cards, and then we'll see if we can get vulnerable on him first. That would be ideal. To get our power in play at least. So we're not putting vulnerable on him, we're just doing all the things. Oh, he also summons. We could have saved them for the summons. I think this guy summons. Oh, whatever. I'll save conclude for the summons then, I guess. Life Coach is raiding us. How's it going from Life Coach's stream? I appreciate the raid. What's up, guys? I'm playing the easy mode character right now. I'm doing all the characters every day, trying to get them all to go up 1 ascension at a time. But I like to start off with this one, because this one feels like the hardest to mess up. That being said, I'm probably going to mess it up a lot. We can exit the state and then re-enter it with the interruption. Or we could end by exiting it at the end of our turn. I don't want to play this too. We're probably going to need to use some amount of potions this fight. Ooh, the mantra one I like. I like the mantra one. Because gaining 2 mantra at the start of my turn means worship just enters me into that state. Or we can do triple damage. We get into the divinity state. Okay, I want to play conclude this turn and try and get rid of these guys if I can. Am I entering calm and then exiting calm and staying in the outward state? No, I want to try. Can I end on entering calm? No, because they want to play conclude. Because it AoEs them. I could try and just like set up the AoE. I could also just, maybe I just take a full defense turn and then save the conclude for triple damage. So what if we enter vigilance and then just worship? That's fine. And we're going to be hitting for 12 times 3, so 36 on these guys, and hopefully like just consecrate with that as well. I'd run those 3. Drawing 1 less card. I have the runic pyramids, my hand fully stays. Okay. I have 8 mana. Let's get to playing things. 9 mana because the nunchuck procs, huh? There it is. Can't give me that. Do I have 100 damage here? I get to end on the 36. I might be at 18 plus 18 plus 24. 36 plus 24 plus 36. And then we just have to have this in there. Nice. We had to use a potion, but we didn't lose very much life, which is pretty good. We end with a nunchuck on 9, which is also kind of nice. Whenever a card is retained, reduce its cost by 1. Does that count with the pyramid? Is that a synergy? Will that make all of my cards cost 1 less? Or does that not work? Ah, that'd be sick though. If Runic Pyramid counted as retaining, it'd be disgusting. Choose a card in your draw pile, play the chosen card twice and exhaust it. Gain 3 black for each card in your hand, but it costs 2. I don't think we want Omniscience. I mean, it can be good for entering the mantra thing. We do this twice, or this twice. If we do this twice, it actually just fully works, right? And then we exhaust worship for the whole fight. I can see that being good. It's hard to play this card, but I could see it being good. I can see it working. Especially if we get mana here. 1 potion, 50 gold, 5 max HP, obtain a card and upgrade a card. Gain mana at the start of your turn. All enemies start the combat with 1 strength. Or upon pickup, transform 3 cards and then upgrade them. I'm into taking that and just upgrading 3 strikes. I like upgrading things. I don't like giving things strength. I don't have a lot of defense, so if things can hit me, they probably will kill me. Just don't get hit, though. What did we get? What did we get? What's our spoils? Rushdown. Whenever you enter Wrath, draw 2 cards and cost 0. When you're in Wrath, we get a 0 mana, 14 armor. That's not bad. Oh, and I got another Fury of Blows, so we can switch between stances and pull that back easier. It's pretty good. Nothing amazing, but pretty fine stuff. Lose 3 HP, 25%? Hell yeah. As you walk into the room, you hear gurgling and grinding of metals. Before you is a slime-like creature that ate too much scrap for its own good. From the center of the creature, you see glints of strange light. Perhaps something magical.